Hello, my YouTube family. Well, it's another purple lip. This one I can definitely deal with, though. And would you believe I still can't find the lip cream in the Jeep? It's on the floor in the back underneath the seats. I don't know how far that thing fell, but I know I didn't lose it because this case opened up, as you can see, opened up in the Jeep. So I found everything else as I showed you yesterday, except for the lip cream. It's in there somewhere. I'll find it eventually. But let's not talk about that one. Let's talk about this precious little puppy right here. Oh, it makes me so happy. This is a purple, honey. This is a purple that I can deal with. Yes, I can. Yes. Oh, we're going to do this again? I don't know what's going on. Maybe the weather. I don't know. But I'm not liking what Movie Maker is doing when it stops suddenly, freezes a little bit, and then continues on. I don't understand. If somebody could help me with this situation, I don't know if it's my webcam or if it's Google, Yahoo, YouTube. I don't know what it is, but I'm not fond. Anyway, I was happy to talk about my purple lip. I still am happy to talk about my purple lip. Let us get on with it. The liner is Milani. Y'all can't see it because the light is too much. And this one still isn't working. So I'm very grateful for this one because at least you can still see. This is Milani in Great Crush. There, it's Great Crush. Lined. And this is another new one. This is my L.A.Girl matte, as you can see, lipstick. And this is in the shade, what's the name of this one? Oh, here it is. Love Triangle. Love Triangle is over here. It's kind of tiny, so you can't really see it. Love Triangle right there. But as you can see, yes, indeed it do. Matte for the world to see. And I knew it was a matte, of course. But how can you make me pass this color up? How do you make me pass that up? It's not going to happen. No siree, bub. You're not going to make me pass that up. Why would you make me pass this up? Like, why? Hello? There it is, people. There it is. And there it is. And there it is. So, yeah. Love Triangle makes me want to wish I were in a love triangle. Maybe not so much. I'm too old for this love triangle BS. If the man wants me, he wants me. If he doesn't want me, move on. Not that there is a man to speak of, because there isn't. Hasn't been for quite some time. Okay, people. So there really is no story. I don't even know if that's even worthy of a story. I was doing a piece of paperwork, and of course, supervisor calls me, and the first question is the most stupidest question. She gave me the name of the person that I was doing the paperwork for. Why are you doing this for so-and-so? I said, because it was given to me. Like, what do you want me to say? Because it was given to me. That's the reason why I'm entering it. Okay, well, there's something wrong. Here we go. So she said, I'm coming over. Here we go. So I'm sitting at my desk. My hand is on my chin just like this. And I'm watching her. And she goes, okay, for this particular one, why did you enter it this way? I said, is there another way to enter it? Well, this person's name is already in the system. I said, yeah, the husband is, but the wife isn't. Yes, but you don't have to put that as a new client. I said, I've always put a husband, if the names aren't together and one is going in and the other one comes in separately, I've always put a husband in a, oh, well, from now on, don't do that. Here we go with the changing of the rules. Here we go again. I said, oh, okay. So she's looking at it, and she's trying to go, and the, oh, I can see why you, okay, this system is all screwed up. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, you better not be, you better not be blaming the reason for the system being screwed up on me. Oh, hell to the no. Because I'm entering it the way you taught me and the way the girl that trained me taught me. So, and then she got all frustrated. Oh, I'll have to get back to this later. And then she stomps off. I'm like, bitch. You know I ended it right. Right? Now all of a sudden you're going to change the rules on me again? So I put it aside and I put a little sticky on it. And I said, put aside as per my supervisor's name. She came back to me about 20 minutes later when she calmed the fuck down. Okay, well, you know, the next time you come up against something like this, just talk to me first before you enter it. I said, okay, definitely. I will definitely do that. And I said, did you, she said, oh yeah, I took care of everything. So you know, you could just keep moving on. She deleted what I originally put in, but you knew it was right. So why are you deleting? You know what? Not my problem. Not my problem. She could have really gone off on a tangent, but when she was trying to look for something, she realized I was doing it correctly. But now all of a sudden, a new rule. Don't do it this way. Okay. You know, maybe it's because it's Tuesday. You want to change the rules. Yesterday was fine. Today's Tuesday, so you want to change the rules. Okay, so we're going to change the rules. I'm tired of arguing with her. I'm tired of getting upset. I didn't even bother to get upset because I knew that I entered it correctly. But you want to go and change the rules? You go right ahead. You want to fix the screwed up system? You go right ahead, bitch. Just don't blame the screwed up system on me. Okay? She got all frustrated and just went. It was late in the day anyway. It was around 4:15 when this started to happen. So I was like just counting down. You know, I saw the end result, which was 5 o'clock to get the hell on out. So maybe when I caught her talking to that the coworker, the attorney yesterday, when she was saying so-and-so is smarter than Nancy, maybe she was talking about me. I don't know. It can make you get a little paranoid, but you know what? I'm too old for this shit. I really am. Too old. Too old. So let me just keep it moving. Because it's now you come up on the fact that, oh, you're not supposed to enter it this way. I've been doing it since. Maybe you need to go back to all of my old stuff. Maybe you didn't catch the mistakes in the system, the screwed up system. You know what? 2 down, 3 more to go. That's all I have to say right now. I can't, the energy that it takes me to get pissed off at her is really not worth it. I'm realizing that now. I'm realizing that now. So, okay. That's all I have to say. So today is Tuesday. I don't know what we have on Tuesday. Do we have Real Housewives of New York City? Oh, I think we have part 3 of the reunion today. So that'll be for tonight. I watched, is anybody watching the Real Housewives of Dallas? Because that started up again. After it goes on right after the Real Housewives of the OC. The OC is getting kind of, it's losing its luster on me because Shannon, now all she talks about is every time she makes a meal, she has to tell everybody in the family, well, this meal has such and such amount of calories. Bitch, you the only one that's on the diet. Okay, why are you punishing the rest of your family? I know cooking twice, it's something. So how about the girls are old enough, they can cook for their own damn selves. How about you cook your stuff, they cook their stuff, and then everybody gets together and in the kitchen, you know. But every single time, I lost such and such amount of pounds. This particular meal has 840 calories. I don't need to know all of that. And now apparently, since she's gained this weight, her husband is on some exercise kick. He just seems to be in the gym 24/7, and she's bitching and moaning about it. And yeah. And yesterday I felt sorry for him because Tamra and the ditzy one, I call her ditzy, but she really is not ditzy at all. The fairy tale rainbowy one, that one, her, I forget her name. I said her name last week and now I forgot it. Okay, well, her. They joined their husband on some exercise extreme something. It was like a race. And Shannon's husband he entered also. But she didn't even come to like support him or cheer him on, which that's really rude. That is really rude. I mean, you know, okay, you don't want to participate. But at the end, when they all reached the end result, after climbing over walls and going through the mud and all of this, at the end, Tamara was kissing her husband. Flighty girl, she was kissing her husband. And then they showed Shannon's husband, who was like looking at both of them like, yeah, I would be kissing my wife, but she just, you know. So I found that kind of rude. But then you want him to support you in the fact that now she wants to open up a restaurant, some health food restaurant. I can understand that she supported him in his career. And men are very selfish and they don't like change, especially when they notice that their wife wants to, you know, stretch out and be all independent, because that messes with the guy's head sometimes. If he's not secure in himself and a woman wants to break out on her own, he thinks, okay, well, it's like an insult to their manhood. Like, I'm the breadwinner. I'm the one that's supposed to be bringing in the cash. You're supposed to be home and taking care of the kids. Very old-fashioned. Men are sometimes, especially of a certain generation, they're very old-fashioned. But she was talking about this around the dinner, the 840-calorie dinner. And she said that she wanted, you know, she got the support of a guy who's going to help her open up the restaurant. And the husband's like, you know, and he starts criticizing, well, you know, opening up a restaurant is very risky. And, you know, not all restaurants make it. And she's like, I understand that, but I've got support coming from one of the best restaurateurs, and he's supportive. And she goes, I really would appreciate if you would be support. And he goes, I am supporting. I'm very supportive. But you could tell, you know, the same thing is happening with, this is the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa's brother, Joe Gorda, he was very selfish in the fact that his wife wanted to open up her own Envy, her own fashion store. They get very, you know, I'm the macho one. I'm the one that's supposed to bring home the check. And I give my woman, you know, money to spend, and she's supposed to take care of the kids and, you know, satisfy my needs and all of this. What is this, 1954? You could have a 2-income family. That don't mean she's going to run off with somebody. She's doing her own thing. You should be supportive. She was supportive when you started. Why can't you return the favor? But men are very selfish that way. So I can understand Shannon's disappointment in her husband, but you don't have to punish him by like not showing up at the race. You could have actually, you know, even if you didn't want to race, you could have waited for him at the end of the line. Yay, oh, my husband did it. And, you know, hugged him or whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe she was still pissed off or whatever. If a woman's pissed off, honey, a woman scorned is not a pretty thing. But she didn't seem that disappointed when he was telling her, when he wasn't like showing his support about the whole restaurant thing. They showed her face, and you could tell she was a little disappointed, but she wasn't pissed off. She wasn't like upset. Maybe she was trying to hold it in because of the girls or their daughters. But I mean, come on, lady. So, and then she's gonna wonder why the marriage is a little on the rocky side. And I'm trying to figure out, why is he in the gym all of a sudden? Like she said, he's in the gym 24/7. So when a man starts to shift his schedule, you need to be aware, because men are very regimented. They get up, they take a shower, they shave, they get dressed, they eat breakfast, or they take a cup of coffee, they go out the door, they go to work. They come home, they get undressed, they eat dinner with the family, they go to sleep. Now, when that routine starts changing to now he's getting up an hour earlier, he's going to the gym. He comes home, he takes a shower. He gets dressed. Now he's putting on aftershave. Never put on aftershave before. All of a sudden you putting on aftershave. You're going to work. But now you're coming home hours later. Why? And you're not calling the wife. You're not letting her know, honey, I'm going to be a little late. Or maybe you do call her, but it's getting later and later. See, the routine is changing. Something is up. Somebody's chasing a cute little filly. That's usually the case. So when your man starts to shift a little, you need to wonder why. So maybe if she stopped talking about every damn calorie that's in every damn food, you know, that could piss off a man too. It's like, do we really have to have broiled chicken again? You're the one that's on the diet. Why has everybody got to suffer because you're on the diet? It's just me. It's just me. See, this is why I don't have a man. There's a lot of reasons why I would like to have a man, and then there's a lot of reasons why I'm happy I don't. I don't need all this drama. I mean, I've lived with a man for 7 years. And no, he is a very good man, and even now, it's like I'm learning about the mistakes that I made in that relationship that should I be in another relationship, I won't make. Because he was a very good man to me. He really was. It was me that left. He didn't leave me. I left him. So, yeah. But that's a whole other story for a whole other day. In the meantime, let us love these lips. Yes, let's love them. Mwah. Let's love them. Because I most certainly do. This L.A.Girl matte lipstick is called Flat Velvet Lipstick. Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick. L.A.Girl. There we go. So, yeah. Love triangle, honey. Just the kind of purple that I love. Love. Okay? And even though it doesn't look like I have purple in my skirt. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this. See? There's purple in the skirt. It's blue, it's purple. So, yeah, that's the reason why I matched the purple. Okay, so that's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I do, believe it or not, I do have just an inkling of this on top. Just an inkling. Like, I didn't even, like, really brush. You know, I didn't squeeze it up. I just took what was left on top Just rubbed my brush and rubbed my mouth, and then that's it. I didn't want a high shine kind of a thing. I just wanted it to be the way it is, actually. And so there you have it. So, you know, I could pump this up to on the street corner hooker if I want to. With a little bit of lip gloss, honey. The lip gloss goes a long way. So, there you have it. That's it. That's all. It's raining. It's dreary. It's a little cold, actually. And it's just a blah kind of a day. Mr. Man over here, he's just, you know, into himself. He's just into himself right now. And that's it. That's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Like I said, I don't remember what we have tonight. Do we have Message Chef tonight, or is that tomorrow? I think we have New York, Real Housewives of New York reunion. And I don't know if we have something else, or maybe Flipping Out. Could be Flipping Out today or tomorrow. Whichever. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye now.